Bonjour. So our last video is on Quizlet. Quizlet, as I mentioned in an earlier video, is by far the favorite game that our students play. So all of you get a paid Quizlet teacher account with Bon Voyage, from Bon Voyage. And I'm going to show you how to use Quizlet. Many of you who have been teaching in the classroom for years know exactly how to use Quizlet, but you may not know how to put a Quizlet game into Canvas. I showed you that in an earlier video, so if you are still having questions about that, please let me know. Here I can create different classes. So as you can see, I've got adult French 1, elementary first year, French 4th year, and so on and so forth. You can click Create Class to create a new class. And I do different vocabulary, verbs, whatever in here. What's nice about Quizlet is that you can create a study set with pictures instead of translations. The other thing that I like to do is combine study sets so that when students play Quizlet Live, they are drawing on previous information. So to do that, you press Combine, and then you pick whichever study sets you want to combine together. The next thing is that when I create, for example, verbs, for example, I have ma maison d'être here with the être verbs and their past participles. You can also do, for example, the verb faire. I have the verb conjugations there. Sometimes I might have sentences with holes in them. Sometimes, like the passé composé, I want them defined the passé composé of the verb in the present. So there's a lot of stuff that you can do. A few other things that I haven't really messed with in Quizlet, which you might know more about than I do, is these diagrams. You can make diagrams in Quizlet of different things, have students label things. There's all sorts of things that you can do. There are a lot of Quizlet sets that are already made. However, I don't like them because they are translations. So if you have already made a Quizlet set before and you want to use it in the Bon Voyage class, please make sure that it is not French word for English word, German word, English word, Spanish word, English word. It cannot be translated. It's got to be word with picture because that's school policy. We don't translate. So just make sure that it doesn't have anything that goes against school policy in it, and if it doesn't, then you are free to use whatever set that you have already created. If you do not have a Quizlet account, you will be sent an invitation. As you can see, I have all of our, let's see, I have our school account in here somewhere, and I can send you the link. There we go. So you'll receive a link that looks like this, and you'll be able to upgrade to your next Quizlet, or the paid Quizlet. Okay. So that is how to use Quizlet. If you want to embed a Quizlet into one of your study sets into Canvas, it's super easy to do that. You can also embed your whole Quizlet, but I find that it's much easier because students really, they do not know how to find stuff. I mean, they really don't. And their parents really don't either. So I put the specific set, I embed the specific set that I want them to work on for that particular unit into the module. So for example, I'll go here, embed, I copy that embed code, and then I go over here to my set. I go to modules, I pick the assignment. Here you can see I have an assignment labeled Quizlet Games. And then you just click Edit. And you can go down to the bottom here. Oh, that got me started playing. They can play directly into Canvas, which is really nice. So I just go here and then click on this little thing, Insert Media, Embed, paste that code there, press OK, and it's in there. Okay, so it's super easy. It makes it much easier for the parents and the students to find their Quizlet games. And yeah, the other thing that they love is Quizlet Live, which I talked about in an earlier video. So with any of your study sets, you can click Live. I usually find this one easier when it's with pictures because they can't see the whole picture with the definition. And then you give them that code, they go to Quizlet.live, or they can click directly from their ClassKick right here, or their Canvas, not ClassKick. They can click Quizlet Live directly from their Canvas. It takes them there. They put in the code, and then you create the game from there, and then you can use the breakout rooms to play the game. So that's Quizlet. If you have any questions about Quizlet, please post them in the discussion or contact me. Merci.